Hi guys, it's Siobhan with To Kitty and Beyond. I wanted to come on and do a super blue blood moon lunar eclipse general reading for everybody. So I'm going to be using, as per usual, my Gilded Tarot deck by Barbara Moore. I also got a new deck which I briefly mentioned in my last video, but it didn't, the video got cut off. So I'm using this one as well, the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle by Judy Hall. And I may dip into the English Magic Tarot. And you know what? You know what I'm feeling also? Let's get the Archangel Oracle Cards by Doreen Virtue. So these ones are some of my go-tos, but we'll keep those waiting in the wings for now. Okay, so let's first off get organized here. And I haven't shuffled in my videos before because I was filming them on my phone, but now I can, hopefully this is going to work a bit better. And hopefully that's not too loud for you guys, because I don't know, this is my first time filming on my computer. We shall see how this goes. You can see in the background I've got my grid set up for abundance. My brother makes amazing grid artwork. And all right, so overall energy for, where is this here? There you go. The Ace of Wands. So that's a beautiful energy to have for this new ending of, I keep wanting to say new moon, but I want to say for this full moon, for the ending of this cycle. So Ace of Wands, fiery, passionate, gift from the universe of creativity, a new beginning. So I'll leave that here. And we'll get into the reading. So I'm just going to freestyle it. That's kind of how I like to go. Just however, we'll see what comes up. So, the Magician. I love the Magician. We are all magic and we're all creators. So this to me is the magic of the full moon is the best time to be doing literal magic, or if you want to call it intention, if you want to call it focus, meditation, energy work, whatever it is, there you go, the Magician. Let's see. Oh, another ace. We got Ace of Cups. Yes. Oh my gosh, new beginnings. So this whole full moon, this end of this cycle is all about new beginnings coming in. This is all about this fresh start, and we've got a lot of gifts from the universe coming in. Yay! Okay. Awesome. Three of Cups in reverse. So I'm going to go into that in a minute, but I just started reading reversals on this deck. I had learned initially not to read reversals on this one, but now I'm kind of sort of bridging that gap just to see if it gets more clarity. If it's not something that I feel intuitively vibes with the reading, sometimes I'll just turn it around and read it how I feel, because it's not so much about what the card says that it is, it's more about how you feel about it. That's what makes card reading such a subjective process. Okay, another reversed cup card. So I'm getting the feeling that I'm supposed to read these reversals. So we've got the Two of Cups reversed. Wow, a lot of cups, a lot of cups, a lot of emotions, and I don't know about you, but as an empath, the full moon got me tripping. I'm telling you, leading up to this climax of the full moon tonight, it was a rough ride. I was riding those waves, and sometimes I was drowning in them. Waves of emotion and feelings of anxiety, and I was feeling it a lot in the heart chakra, big time. So, let's get some clarifiers on these, and then we'll go into a bit of detail. And actually, I'm feeling drawn to use the English Magic Tarot as clarifiers. So let me just shuffle that real quick because I didn't shuffle it since the last time I used it. Oh, these cards are so stiff, they're brand spanking new. It's like a hand workout. Okay. Let's see. One more. Yeah, okay. 6 of Wands, 10 of Coins, King of Cups, and the Devil. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so just right off the bat, the Magician and the Ace of Cups, and with the Ace of Wands overall energy, I'm feeling a lot. I mean, we've already stated it's a new beginning, it's the ending of a cycle and the beginning of another cycle. The creator, or sorry, the Magician, I keep wanting to say the creator. The Magician's all, well, he's about creation, so there you go. Creating or wanting to create this new beginning of love. I don't know about you guys that are on the twin flame journey. I sure am. So us divine feminines are getting a little bit impatient, and we want this new beginning in love. So, but this is just a collective reading. This is not necessarily for the divine union. Although, if it resonates, you can take that with you. If it doesn't, you can leave it here, as always, with any reading. Okay, so let's see the Three of Cups energy. What am I getting from this? I'm feeling as though there's a blockage in this, in the union energy, or possibly an overindulgence. And the King of Cups is clarifying it. So I feel as though people may be feeling blocked about love and energies of this full moon, or a lot about healing the past. So the Three of Cups, actually, let me just check really quick the reversed, because I know that I want to do the reversed reading for that now. So Three of Cups, be aware of ignoring the simple pleasures of life and not appreciating those around you. This is not a time to focus on your problems, no matter how pressing. Practice gratitude and see what develops. Okay. So maybe not being focused on gratitude, not being aware of all that we have right now, because we're so focused in on this overwhelming energy, especially in the heart chakra, which is the feeling center. So we've got all these cups. Being blocked from that, leading to this blocked energy in the Two of Cups as well, which the Two of Cups to me is always about union. It's always about divine love and coming together in a relationship. And so I'm going to read the reversal of that one too, because let's see. Okay, be aware of unrealized potential. If all the elements of a strong partnership are in place, but no forward movement is made, the moment may be lost. Enjoy the magic of the moment, but do not let it enslave you. Okay, so this one's about not making forward movement, so being stagnant. And it's funny because we've got all of these aces, and which are about new beginnings, and the wands especially, the overall energy, is about movement. The wands themselves are very fiery, very passionate, and they can indicate fast-moving energy. So it looks like this energy is here. We're just not seeing it in the emotions, or we're not feeling it in the emotions, rather. And so we're feeling like these are blocked. We're feeling stagnant, like we don't have enough, and like our partnership isn't working. So with the clarifiers, I'm going to go into a bit. Now, you know what? I'm going to see, because this new deck that I have, the English Magic Tarot, is really a lot different than my other decks, my other tarot. Like some of the other tarot, they'll have sort of, you can cross read. You can get the same definition or the same vibration off of a card that's the same card in two different decks, but this one's not like that. This one, I feel it has a much different vibration and a much different message to give. So I'm going to look up Six of Wands, which is clarifying the Magician. Oh, okay. So then, yeah. Victory, success, and good news. Oh, all right. So I've been also doing a lot of other readings just for myself. And the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun and all of these beautiful, positive. Oh, and I just happen to have this sitting here, Citrine. This is one of the ones that I pulled as the card of the day. All about abundance. And I have the citrine crystal as well. It's all about abundance and monetary abundance, energy, love, any kind of abundance, just having more than enough of something or everything. And so this Magician and Victory, I feel like we are being victorious in our energy to create. We are master creators, and it's time now to stand in that energy, because it's an 11 year and this is the first month and we've already had 2 full moons and this is the first time that this has happened in 150 years. So this is once in a lifetime kind of energy. This is sorry, I keep going like this because I'm looking at the screen and it's the first time I've done this and I'm not quite sure how to position it. It's like I'm kind of drunk on these full moon energies. Drunk on success, because this is really good messages. These are very positive. So that, and them being in this first column here, this is, you know, this is right now. And I'm not reading them past, present, future, but I mean, the first column to me usually indicates like the opening energy of the whole reading, as well as where we're at, which is awesome that we're at that place. 10 of Coins, clarifying the Ace of Cups. The 10 of Coins is about being really successful as well, but this one has a little bit of a sideline to it, a little bit of a caveat, where it's saying, yes, you're very successful and you're very talented, but beware of not becoming vain or, what's the opposite of humble? Yeah, vain, greedy, you know, just not appreciating all that you have and all that you've accomplished from a humble place of equality, and not viewing yourself as better than anybody else, because we're all equal. And so the Ace of Cups together with this card, I feel as though it's about moving forward in this new energy of love, and, you know, being humble about it, not expecting too much from whoever we're wanting this new relationship with, and giving off that humble, grounded, healthy energy, rather than one of I'm better than you, you know, I'm hot shit, I'm all that, come and get me. Because a lot of the time that's a facade, that's just a mask that we put on to cover up our insecurities, and to make, it's kind of an overcorrection, wanting to be too confident to make up for the fact that maybe we're feeling a bit unsure about this, which we see in the next cards here. So we're feeling unsure about our emotions, feeling unsure, not like feeling grateful where we should be. And the King of Cups clarifying that is, to me, I know this isn't supposed to be a divine masculine, divine feminine, twin flame reading, but it just wants to go there. So I'm going to let it go there. And this, to me, can represent the divine masculine in the best sense of him, where his emotions are balanced and he's in control in a healthy way, and he's insightful and intuitive and loving and charitable and all of these beautiful things that we want, and kind. And so I think it's saying, you know, find this in ourselves and be grateful for it, because then we're going to attract that in our partner or in those around us. I mean, it doesn't have to be the like a relationship partner. It can just be in general, in your environment, in your work, your home life, your school, whatever it is. When you give gratitude, you receive. So that's what I'm getting from that. And now, interesting, Two of Cups with the Devil. And the Devil is not as a negative card as most people, you know, you see that and just these connotations come rushing to mind where it's, oh, it's evil and it's horrible. No, it's not necessarily. You know, the Devil can represent indulgences or passions or temptations. And this isn't an outside external factor. This is an internal factor within us all. And it's our choice whether we choose that or whether we go down that road, or whether we, you know, self-discipline, self-mastery. But again, it's about balance. So don't overcorrect. Don't limit yourself and then go really hard the other direction because you deprived, you know, yourself. And again, don't also overindulge and then really regret it after. So I think what this is saying is that the Devil, our temptations or our imbalances could be causing this blocked energy of relationship union. So I want to see for sure what the Devil specifically has to say, just because the shadow, your nemesis, the Devil card indicates a challenge, an obstacle to be overcome. That might be an external obstacle, a person standing in your way, for example, or it might mean some part of yourself that you're refusing to acknowledge. If the Devil, okay, yeah, so that's kind of what I was saying. It can be external, but I feel as in this circumstance, I feel as though it's an internal thing, because we're seeing all of these cups energy, and cups are about feelings, and I feel as though it's an internal thing that we're trying to overcome. We're viewing it as an obstacle when it doesn't need to be seen in that light, because we've got all these really positive cards, we've got these new beginnings, we've got this magic, we've got abundance and success, and so we don't need to be seeing things in this negative light, because over here we've got 4 cards that are positive and we've got 4 cards that are maybe not so positive. So it's a choice. You get to choose. It's your journey. Each of us is on our own path, and we get to walk that path as individuals, and we get to choose where we go, how fast we go, and what we see along the way, and how much we enjoy the journey. So I'm feeling as though tonight is the night to do a cleansing. Tonight is the night to work with your crystals, to light incense, to sage, to Palo Santo, to energetically cleanse, to have a salt bath, to sing and do yoga and release that energy, that pent up energy of emotions, that this cup's energy here. Release it, ground yourself back down, and get back into this success, magic, and new beginnings energy, because we're letting go of this so we can move to this. Okay, and I'm gonna do some oracle cards. You know what? I'm gonna shuffle them like this, because that way they can fly out. Archangels, what messages do you have for us tonight on this full moon? Oh, that one wanted to come out. Sensitivity. Yeah. That's exactly what this moon is all about, especially for empaths, especially for, for everyone, but I feel like especially for women, because we're connected to the moon, and especially for empaths because we are naturally just sensitive to energy in general. So this is Archangel Haniel. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. So instead of repressing these feelings, honor them. Don't hide from them. We've got to look at this energy right now, and this is why it's coming up, is so that we can acknowledge it, release it, transmute it, and move forward. And let's get a crystal oracle. Let's see what the crystals have to say for us on this new moon. Or sorry, again, I said new moon, full moon, full moon. It's a full moon, Siobhan. Okay, full moon energy, January 31st, 2018, big new beginnings. What do you have for us, crystals? Oh, it just flipped right out. Oh, there's two. I thought it was just one. Okay, hold on a sec. Hold on. These are brand new cards, so they are super slip slidey. Okay, so we've got Flint and Chrysocolla. Flint I've gotten recently. This is a new deck, so I'm still discovering all of the magical crystals that are in here. But Flint is about clearing and cleansing and grounding. I'm going to check the actual definition so that we can see. And it looks like they're both, just right off the bat, it's a 2 and a 4. So 2 being about that, that twin flame energy for me, and then 4 is the union of the twin flames. Just saying. But I can tell by the numbers that they're both earthy vibrations. Yes. Okay, so Flint is, here, I'm going to hold it up so you can see. Flint is portal power. Flint stabilizes energy and cuts through to the core of issues, clearing blockages and loosening ties. It opens portals to other worlds and hidden aspects of yourself. Yeah, so this is exactly what we need right now, is to release anything of the past that we're carrying around with us that is no longer serving us, our greatest and highest good, and it's just weighing us down. Now is the time to release it. Flint is here to help us do that. And then 4. Chrysocolla is self-love. How amazing is that? Okay, so tranquil and sustaining. Chrysocolla encourages you to remain serene and strong during change or challenge. Dissolving destructive emotional programming. It increases energy assimilation. I love these crystal cards. Like, how accurate is that? That's exactly what we were just talking about. That's exactly what we need right now, is self-love, to be able to let go of these old patterns and old ways of thinking that aren't serving us, with this extra sensitivity, this seeming, negative influences, and these upturned cups. We're gonna self-love, We're going to turn these cups right side up. We're going to fill these cups with our love, with our feelings, with our emotions. All right. Well, overall, amazing reading. I'm very happy with that. I'm excited to see what February has in store for us, and I will be doing a reading for February, hopefully tomorrow, because I want to get the energy of the month encapsulated. And until then, happy full moon. Release, ground, love yourself, my dears. Thank you, thank you, thank you.